Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Handstand Dan, and I'm just so happy to be here, don't you know? For today's episode, we are going to be working on some strength building, getting your chest nice and strong, shoulders. Ooh, baby, we're getting deep into it today. So, buckle on up, Buttercup. You're in for a little bit of a bumpy ride. We're going to start today in a seated position, crisscrossing your legs. And I hope what I said didn't scare you. You'll be fine. Remember, you just do what you can do. Do what you do want to do. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Keep this deep breathing going. Maybe you shut down the eyes. As we practice in our vinyasa flow here, I want you to remember if you ever want to take a break, you can take a child's pose, or maybe just pause the video for a minute and come back to it. All right, this isn't a race or a competition. The most important part of this practice is your breath. So just come back into the breath, take a deep inhale, open up the mouth, exhale out. Deep breaths in to fill up. Deep breaths out through the mouth. Option here to keep your eyes closed, or maybe you flutter them open. Starting to take some gentle neck rolls, side to side, finding your own movement. Waking up what's called your sternocleidomastoid. I probably screwed up the way you pronounce it, but it's your neck muscle. Attaches to your temporal lobe in your skull. And it's just looking for a little bit of tender love and care. Wants to find some mobility. All right, head comes back to neutral. Take your arms, reach them on up overhead. Spread your fingers wide. Reach up as high as you can. And then take your hands to fists. Open, close, fists, creating fists. Words struggle. That's okay. We're doing yoga. Let's keep it going. All right, let's start to speed up the process here. Open and closing your fist. And then going as fast as you possibly can. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Oh my goodness. Forearms, wrists are starting to talk to you. You got 5, 4, keep it going for 3. I feel you. 2 and 1. Oh boy, shake it out. Let's make our way to a tabletop position. Coming on to your hands and knees. So all 10 fingers in your tabletop spread wide apart. Then have your index fingers pointing straight out in front of you. That way, when we plant the forearms are going to rotate so the eyes of your elbows face out in front of you. So the forearm rotates outwards. Eyes of your elbow out in front. Now with an inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, gaze out in front. Then exhale, cat pose, round through your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Keep this cat-cow going at your own breath. I like for you to move through your own breath in this practice because when you are in tune with your breath, you're in tune with the present moment, the here and now. Your biggest challenge through your vinyasa flow is going to be to keep your mind focused on the present. So the easiest way to do it is just come back to the breath. Inhales through the nose. Maybe ujjayi breath out through your nose. Seal the lips closed. We'll take one more cow pose and one last cat pose. All right, tuck your toes underneath. Knees will lift just an inch off of the mat. We call this beast pose. Knees lift. Now always, you have the options here for modifications and advancements. You want to stay right here? That's fine. Press the earth away from you. Engage through your upper back muscles. Draw your belly in. If you want to advance from here, keep your right knee bent. Take your right leg up high so the sole of your foot is pressing towards the ceiling. Then from here, we're just going to take some little pulses with the right leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning back to beast. Left leg lifts up high. Pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return the beast. take 3 deep breaths in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Ujjayi breath. 2 more. Last breath in. Downward facing dog. Whew. All right, pedal out the feet here for a moment. Get deep into the hamstrings and the calf muscles. So, a couple points of focus here in down dog. Thigh bones pressed to the ceiling. Chest is pressing towards your thighs. Take a nice deep breath in. Come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale to lower your heels back down. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, lower. One last time, lift up onto the toes. Inhale, gaze forward. Give me some baby steps, walking your hands up to your feet. Forward fold here. Stomach is connecting to thighs. So instead of legs straight, just draping your chest over, instead, maybe you bend your knees. Stomach connects. That way we create length through your lower back. Right, inhale, halfway lift. Chest lifts, so flat back. Maybe hands are still on the floor. Maybe hands come to shin. Crown of your head reaches forward. Exhale, forward, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. When your head comes to neutral, arms reach up overhead with a breath in. Goal post out your arms. Take a W-shaped back bend. Crack your heart open to the ceiling. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Hips stay pointing forward. Gaze goes over your back thumb. Then inhale, back up to neutral. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Then step your feet back to a high plank position. So we're going to find a strength builder today, especially in the chest. You have options here. We're going to take 5 push-ups. If you want, you could come down to the knees if you'd like. But before we come into the push-ups, points of focus. Your hips stay leveled with your shoulders here in your high plank. As you lower down, elbows stay close towards your rib cage. Try not to flare them out wide. Lower down halfway, then lift back up. If you want to come down to the knees, you can. This is 2. Lower down for 3 and up. 4 and up. Last one through. Then press back, downward facing dog. Woohoo, all right. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold step or hop your feet to your hands. Take a halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Goal post out the arms. Take your W-shaped back bend. Inhale, back up high. Now exhale, right hand comes down to your waist side. Left arm extends over. Try not to dump, but instead reach. Find length through your spine. Then inhale, back up high. Exhale, left arm down, right arm extends. Come back to the breath. Inhale up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank. You're going to take some shoulder taps. Left hand taps right shoulder, comes down. Right hand taps left shoulder. Move this side to side. Try to eliminate the sway in your hips. Instead, stay flat like a board. Boom. One side to the other. Take your variation of this. Maybe you come down to the knees if you need to. Do you here, all right? This isn't my practice. This is yours for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank. Then exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whoo, hips high to the sky. All right. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step or hop. Halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. goalpost the arms, take your back bend. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, arms reach on out wide. Soft spinal twist here, nothing too aggressive, just a little twist side to side. Arms will lift back up overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. So we'll take a quick second here to set an intention for class. My intention for this month has been all about being grateful. You know, there's always something in your life that you're going to want or need, and it might not come to you, and it upsets us. But remember, there's always things in your life that you can be grateful for, whether it's a person, a place, or a thing. I want you to take a moment here, find what you're grateful for. Then we'll inhale to set the intention. So take a deep breath in. Hold it there at the top for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, release it out. Arms reach back up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift. Then plant the hand, step the feet back, high to low plank chaturanga. Lower down halfway. Upward facing dog with your inhale. Downward facing dog with your exhale. We're going to go through one more high to low plank. I'm going to take you through this one real slow. So high plank position. Halfway down, elbows stay glued in, core is engaged. Upward facing dog, inhale. Your feet flip. It's okay to have your legs on the mat, but I want you to find a squeeze in your thighs. Try to elevate them off the mat. Hips press forward, then your chest opens up wide. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so if you ever feel like skipping a high to low plank, going straight to your down dog, you know you're more than welcome to go there. This is your practice, baby. Either way, let's do this thing. Let's get it started. Take your right leg high to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over to the left elbow. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Rise up for a high crescent lunge. Arms reach up. You're on the tippy toes of your back foot. The heel is trying to stack directly over the toes. Arms are reaching up. Belly's drawing in. Take a nice breath in. Open arm twist, exhale. Right arm back, left arm forward. And with an inhale, warrior 2. Arms windmill open to the opposite side. Your back foot connects with the earth. Front knee stacks over the shin. Arms reach away at shoulder height. Whew. It's been a minute since I've recorded a video. I'm feeling it. Whew. All right. Let's do this thing here. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm high to the sky. Then exhale, extended side angle. I want to focus on opening up your chest here. So, right hand presses against your shin. If you need to bring your right forearm onto your knee, that's always an option. Left arm, I want you to imagine that you're just barely missing touching the top of your ceiling. So just try to extend up just a little bit higher. Then take a half bind. Left arm wraps behind your back. Your left hand is aiming for your right hip, opening up your chest towards the left side wall. Now inhale, star pose. Toes out, heels come in, hands come to heart center. Sink it down low into your goddess squat. Take some little baby pulses here for 5, 4. Knees are out wide. Chest stays lifted for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the front of your mat. Low lunge. Opening up to your easy twist. Right arm goes high. Then with an exhale, side plank. Step your right foot back to meet your left. If you need to bring your bottom knee down for a modification, remember that's an option. Find where your opportunity for growth here is in this present moment. Come back to your breath. Take an inhale. Then exhale to high plank. Hold here. Hold strong in your high plank. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Then chaturanga vinyasa. Although, before you come into the chaturanga, I should have said this before, we're going to take 5 push-ups. So maybe they're on the knees. Maybe you're in a high plank. 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga vinyasa. It's going to be a strength builder today here, guys. So yeah, after, I totally forgot to mention that earlier. I probably should have, but that's okay. So for every chaturanga that we do here, we're going to take 5 push-ups. Now, don't feel that you need to do that. Maybe you do 0 to 5 and you do 3, okay? This is your time. You chose to be here. Let's do this thing. Left leg high to the sky. Breath in. Then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up high. Knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale over to the opposite elbow. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, step it through, high crescent lunge, rise on up. Settle in. Draw the belly in, spiral your pinkies inwards. Find a breath in through the nose. Open arm twist, exhale. Left arm back, right arm forward. Back leg is strong. Inhale, warrior 2, opening up your hips towards the opposite side. Check your front knee. I want your knee to open up the hips here by driving your knee out towards the pinky side edge of your foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. Exhale, extended side angle. Your variation. Wrapping the right arm behind the back for a half bind, opening up the chest. Now, if you do have a full bind and you're feeling open, feel free to go to it already. Then we'll release the bind, rise up to your star pose. Toes in, heels out, hands to your hips, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge forward from the waist. I like to have about a 60-40% weight differential here. 60% in the front half of my feet, 40 in the back, which allows the head to drape just a little bit further. Right, palms connect down. Inhale, rise to your star pose. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, easy twist, left arm high. And exhale, side plank, left foot steps back to meet the right. Find your variation. Maybe the knee drops. Maybe your top leg lifts off the bottom. Breathe, squeeze, lift your hips. Take an inhale. High plank, exhale. And then 5 push-ups to high to low plank chaturanga. 0 to 5. Take your version. And 5. Upward facing dog. And a downward facing dog. Do-do-do. Okay. Now, let's speed up the process a little bit. We're going to go a little faster this time through here. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up high. Exhale over to your right elbow. Inhale, back up. Over to the left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, step it through, high crescent lunge, rise on up. Breath in. Open arm twist to exhale, right arm back. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale to sink an inch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Going for the bind. Half bind here. For the half bind, left arm wraps behind the back. If you want the full bind, right arm reaches underneath right thigh. Interlace the fingers. Maybe you don't have the full bind, but you're close. You can always use a towel, which in turn will lengthen out, so that gives you a little bit more space to reach for the bind. Now with an inhale, rise up to your star. Exhale to goddess pose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the front. Easy twist, right arm goes high. And exhale to your side plank. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. All right, right knee bends, lift your leg. Remember, you can come onto your bottom knee if you need to. We're going to crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Exhale to crunch. Keep this going. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank, 0 to 5 push-ups, chaturanga. Let's go. Woo, boy, oh boy. Getting that chest, you feel the blood flowing. I could certainly feel it. Shoulders are working. Let's do it. Left leg high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale to left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale opposite elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, step it through. High crescent lunge. Breathe in. Open arm twist. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale to settle in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Going for the half bind and or full bind. Main point of focus is to open up your chest to the right. I get a nice, beautiful view of these trees. It's so nice outside, nice 80 degrees. Oh my goodness. All right, rise up to your star. Then interlace your fingers behind your back. Toes come in, heels point out, chest lifts up. Inhale, wide-legged forward fold. Exhale. Reach your shoulders away from you, getting length through your shoulder blades. Right, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, rise to your star. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the front. Easy twist, left arm high. Exhale, side plank, stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Left leg lifts, knee bends. Elbow to knee, connect. Lengthen out, connect. Move at your own pace for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it for 4. Keep it going strong for 3, 2, and 1. High plank, 0 to 5. Let's do it, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Come on down to the hands and knees for a quick second. Towel off. Take a sip of water. Collect your thoughts. Why did I click on this YouTube video? I thought this was going to be simple yoga. Sorry. Anyway, while I have you here, you should always drop a comment and click the like button and subscribe if you haven't to my channel to see more of these beautiful yoga videos. Come back to your breath. Come back to the here and now. 3 deep breaths in. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Deep breath in. Calm the mind. Exhale out. One more deep inhale. Fill up your lungs. Hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale out. All right, I'm going to add on a little thing or two here. So listen for the changes. Downward facing dog. Right, come on down. So you're in our down dog. We're coming down to a dolphin pose. So the only thing that changes is our forearms lower on down. Now, try to keep an 11 shape with your forearms. So instead of fingers collapsing in towards each other, keep the hands out, creating a number 11. Feet hike up high. Keep the down dog mentality. Press your thigh bones high. Connect your stomach towards your thighs. Press your chest towards your thighs. Breathe. I know this position sucks. Working right into the shoulder blades. Reaching, pressing through the shoulders. Engaging through your upper back muscles. Breathe in. Hike your hips up high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back to a forearm plank. Hips stay leveled with the shoulders. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank to downward facing dog. All right, how's your chest? How's your shoulders feeling today, huh? Let's do this. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Knee to right elbow. Listen for this change. Working on elevator dips. Your knee comes down to your wrist and then back up to the elbow. Down to the wrist, up to the elbow. Maybe it goes all the way up to your tricep. Keep it going for 4, for 3, for 2. One last time through. Lift it back up high. Then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Rise up for a high crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, sink an inch. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm high. Exhale, extended side angle. All right, finding your half bind, full bind, either or, staying right here or possibly going into birds of paradise. Left foot will step up to the front of your mat. And if you don't have birds, that's okay. Just from your extended, take your left foot, step it up towards your right. You're going to stand onto the left leg. Chest lifts. If you're bound, right leg extends out. If you don't have the bind, that's okay. Just stand up holding your knee and extend your leg out. That's all you got to do. Find your variation. What works for you here? Hold for a breath in. Then all together we'll meet back in our extended side angle. And inhale to star pose. Exhale to our goddess squat. Sink it down low. How low can you go? All right, arms reach up. Come up onto your tippy toes. Settle in, sink an inch lower. Breathe. Maybe you shut down your eyes. Hold here for 10, 9. Keep the breathing going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Star pose. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Easy twist, right arm high. Exhale, side plank. Step your right foot back to meet your left. We're going to work on some hip dips here. For modification, front foot or right foot plants to the midline of your mat. Then we're going to take left hip down and back up. Maybe you do a full side plank. Dip, hip dips for 10, 9, 8. Working on those obliques for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank. 5 push-ups to chaturanga. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring your gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step or hop your feet to your hands. Take a halfway lift. Fold back down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend at your knees, weight in your heels, arms reach on up. Press the palms together at the top. Whew. Engaging through the shoulders, not giving up on your upper body yet. Let's go, finding some strength. Most yogis tend to not work the upper body as frequently as their lower body, so this is a challenging posture for a lot of yogis. If it is for you, just come back to your breathing. Come back to this here and now. Keep the palms pressing for 5, for 4, for 3. Draw your belly in. Lengthen the tailbone down for 2. And for 1. All right. Lower down from your chair all the way to your sit bones. High boat. Legs lift up. Whew. Taking a moment here to catch my own breath. All right. So arms can be wrapped around if you need to. Maybe instead finding a challenge. Reaching arms forward. Maybe the legs extend. Maybe the arms extend. Find where you can find an opportunity for growth. Where's your challenge? Where's your body start to shake? I'm not going to count. We're just going to hold. Where can you get uncomfortable here? Finding room for growth in this present moment. Inhale to low boat. Then exhale to high boat. Back on up. Inhale to low. Exhale to high. Inhale low. Exhale high. 3 more. Inhale low. Exhale high. Inhale down. Exhale lift. 1 last time through. Down. Up. Lower back down. Give me some flutter kicks for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest. And feet plant down. Oh my goodness. All right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, so I'm going to offer you variations for this next core work. Left leg is long, right leg goes high to the sky. Arms reach out in front of you. Now, opportunity here. If it's too much, you can always just plant your palms down. But let's just switch the legs out. Left leg lifts, right leg hovers. Then keep it going. Just switch kicks. Then if you want to advance and make this a little bit harder, with each switch, take a crunch. Switch, crunch. Where can you challenge yourself? Keep this going. Come back to the breath. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Plant the feet down. Take some windshield wipers with the knees side to side. All right, let's finish this off strong, shall we? We got one last side to do. Core work is done. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll up to your downward facing dog. Finishing this off with a bang. Let's do it. Left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Knee to left elbow, elevators. Knee to tricep, lower to the wrist. Back on up, lower down. Keep it going. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Left leg high. Exhale, step it through, high crescent lunge. Rise up with your breath. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior 2. Settle in. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. Exhale, birds of paradise, extended side angle, taking your bind, maybe working into birds of paradise. That is not a forced action. You do not have to take the full version. You do you here. It's important if you're in birds, keep the chest lifted, flex through the toes, and extend the leg out. We'll be back in our extended side angle. And inhale to your star pose. Toes come in, heels point out. Wide-legged forward fold. Find your variation. Whether you want to take a ragdoll, opposite arm to opposite elbow, maybe a sway. Maybe your peace fingers grab your big toes. Now plant the hands down. Inhale, rise back up to your star. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the front of your mat. Easy twist, left arm high. And exhale, side plank. All right, so maybe the bottom knee drops, or maybe your foot connects to the midline of your mat. Take your hip dips. Keep it strong, hips are stacked. Everything's engaged, squeezing it all in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank, 5, 0 to 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog, child's pose. Whew. Toes to touch, knees out wide. Arms reach out in front. Okay, stay in your child's pose. Just going to cue you through something real quick. My mouth is very dry though, so let me take a sip of my water. Whew. Comment down below what you put in your water. I don't know if you drink water or maybe something else while you're practicing, maybe Pedialyte, I don't know. I like to put a little Mio with caffeine and some electrolytes. All right, so
We're going to be working into dolphin pose here, but trying for a forearm stand. Now, if a forearm stand is too much, that's okay. I'm going to offer you limits here. So just follow along and do what you can. Now, downward facing dog. Let's do this thing. All right. From your down dog, forearms connect down. There we go. Forearms touch, creating a number 11. Feet walk up as close as you can. Stack your shoulders directly over, trying to get the hips stacked over the shoulders. Then take your right leg up high. From here, keep your legs locked in. If you're trying to come for a forearm stand, you don't need to swing your hips up. All you need to do is keep your legs locked, and maybe your leg just swings just a little bit. Playing around with that. Or, option here, if you don't even have the hop, that's okay. Just keep your right leg pressing up high, coming up onto the tippy toes of your left foot for 5, 4, breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your dolphin. Right leg lowers, left leg lifts. Keep it going. Reach your left foot high as you can. Maybe you take a little hop if that's within your practice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Whew. All right. So yeah, you can always work on that shoulder stand after this. I'm also going to be giving other videos on cueing through some of these advanced postures, so stay tuned for those. Regardless, let's take some nice deep stretches. So let's come to a seated position on your mat. Crisscross your legs. Arms will reach up overhead with a breath in. And then we're exhaling to a twist towards your right. So your right palm connects behind you, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Twist. Staying with the breath. So try to create length in the spine with the inhale. And then your twist is with your exhale. We'll inhale back to center. And exhale, twisting over to the left. All right, coming back to center. Have your left shin down to the earth. Your right foot is going to come over the left knee. We're trying to get the knees in line with each other at the middle of your hips, which get deep, I don't know if you can feel it already, into your outer hips here. Okay. Now, if you have a towel that is around you, you can always use a towel with this. We're going to come into Gomukhasana. So, from here, right arm lifts up high. I want you to pat your back behind you. Then your left arm reaches around, bend at the elbow. Try to flip-flop your hand. So, if you could see here, my hand, I'm trying to interlace my fingers here and grip the hands together. If you can't, you can use a towel to help create length through that grip. So just holding here, holding your Gomukhasana. If you'd like to, option here, you can fold forward. If that's way too much, then stay where your limit is. Come back to the breath. Remember, that's the most important part of this. So inhales through your nose, exhales out the mouth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, come to rise. Release your arms. Just going to switch out the legs. So left shin is connected to the earth. Left leg lifts on up and over. Try to get the knees at the middle of your hips. Ooh, there we go, getting deep into the outer hips. Then, just so you can see it, left arm lifts up high this time, patting your back. Right arm behind you, bending at the elbow, trying to interlace your fingers together. Keep your spine long, chest lifted. Maybe use the towel. And then as you're ready, folding forward. This is asking a lot on the outer hips and your shoulders. So just breathe, take your time getting into this. Inhale, come up to rise. Exhale, release it on out. Take your legs out long to the front of your mat. Arms will lift up high. Then exhale, forward fold. Treat this like you would a standing forward fold. So if you need to bend your knees, by all means, bend the knees. Connect the stomach to thighs. Think chin towards your feet instead of forehead, just connecting down, creating an arch in your spine. Nice flat back. Inhale, slowly come up to rise. Exhale, release down onto your back, working into happy baby. Soles of the feet come on up. Arms are on the inside of the legs, grabbing the outside of your feet. Now draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Then exhale, extend your left leg out to the front of your mat, working into supine twist. Knee goes over to the left as your gaze goes to the right. And inhale, return back to center. Hug both knees in. And take your right leg out long, coming into supine twist on the other side. Knee to the right, gaze to your left. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees in. Rock and roll up to a seated position on your mat. Crisscross your legs. We're coming back to our starting position. Palms come onto the knees. Option here to shut down the eyes. Coming back to where we started in class with finding a little bit of gratitude in your life. Maybe you were struggling earlier to find something that you're grateful for, and that's okay. You know, sometimes life can be hard. Life is a challenge at the end of the day. But if you can't find anything, I'll give you something here. The chance of you being born was 1 in 432 trillion. You've done it. You've won. You're here. Congratulations. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in vitality, the oxygen that supplies your life force. Gather it all in. Open mouth, exhale out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. This is our last challenge here. For some, it might be the hardest challenge of all. Just shut down your mind for just a minute. Now try not to force a thought, but instead listen to the silence. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your lungs. Open mouth, exhale out. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We bow and we say, Namaste.